Des, what the heck? How can AI affect home buying, home sales? It can, and you can use it to empower yourself. Whether you're ready now or just starting your journey, we're here to walk with you every step of the way. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Purchase Path Podcast. I'm your host, Des Losberg, and today we're going to talk about something that's prevalent in all industries out there in our economy, and that is artificial intelligence, AI. That's right. Oh, you're like, Des, what the heck? How can AI affect home buying, home sales? It can, and you can use it to empower yourself. So there's a saying. They say that sales is just transferring belief, but I don't want you to just believe me. I want you to verify what I say. We are currently living in the world and age of artificial intelligence, AI, and you have the most powerful data analyst right there in your pocket. ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. These tools are unbiased, and you have it at the palm of your hand. They don't get a commission if you buy a house. They don't care if you rent for the rest of your life. They just look at the math. So today, I'm gonna show you something that no other builder is gonna do and no other landlord is gonna do for you. I'm gonna give you the exact questions to ask your AI. Whatever platform you're using, free, paid, does not matter. I want you to act as your own financial investigator. I want you to audit the housing market. I want you to audit that rental trap. And I want you to audit us, because by the end of this video, you won't just think buying an Azcension home is smart. You're gonna have the data to prove it. So let's talk about the biggest question, the one that keeps you up at night. Question number one, is it actually cheaper to rent right now? And the fact of the matter is, the psychology behind it, it feels safer to rent, doesn't it? You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stress. You don't have to qualify. You just get someone to say yes to accepting your rent payment, and there you go, you move in. You write that check for $1,700 a month, you're done, you forget about it. A mortgage feels more like a commitment. It's a 30-year commitment, and you're on the hook a little bit more. So don't take my word for it. I want you to open up ChatGPT right now and type in this prompt. Use these words exactly. I want you to act as a financial advisor, and I want you to compare the net cost of renting a home for $1,700 a month over 3 years versus buying a $265,000 new construction home. Please use a 2-1 interest rate buy down, include principal pay down and tax benefits in the calculation. I'm gonna repeat that. That's a lot. This is your prompt. Act as a financial advisor. Compare the net cost of renting a home for $1,700 a month over 3 years versus buying a $265,000 new construction home with a 2-1 interest rate buy down, and include principal pay down and tax benefits in this calculation. And what you're gonna find, do it yourself. Maybe it doesn't prompt you to do this, but this is what I found. AI told me, and it ran the math. It will see that over 3 years, renting costs you around $61,000, and the net return on that investment, 0. 100% loss, no equity gain. Then it's going to look at the buying scenario. It's going to see that 2-1 buy down. It's going to show you that year one is drastically lower, probably around $1,100 to $1,400 a month for principal and interest, depending on your loan type, qualifications, all that. And that's going to be lower than your rent. But AI is going to see something else. It's going to see amortization. And what that means is the fancy word for paying yourself. Every month, a piece of that payment goes into paying your principal balance. It builds equity. Your loan balance comes down. So the AI is going to conclude that renting is the most expensive financial decision you can make. It's going to show that your net worth will go down. You are paying a liability, you're not building equity, and you don't have an asset. And it's going to show you tens of thousands of dollars higher if you buy over that 3-year period. And that aligns perfectly with our mission. We use permanent rate buy downs, we use temporary buy downs. Specifically, we give concessions to pay for those items to help you get in the home. So let's talk about the second trap that people fall into. And we're gonna talk about the bargain hunter. Now, you might be thinking, Des, I see used homes online for $20,000 less. Why shouldn't I just buy a cheap resale used home? And that's a fair question, but the sticker price is one thing. It's not the cost of ownership. So here's question number 2 for AI. Here's your prompt. Create a 5-year maintenance cost projection for a 20-year-old home. And I want you to compare it to a brand new construction home with a builder warranty and include potential costs for HVAC replacement, roof repairs, and energy inefficiency. I'm going to repeat that. Type this in. Create a 5-year maintenance cost projection for a 20-year-old home versus a brand new construction home with a builder warranty, and include potential costs for HVAC, roof repairs, and energy inefficiency, and wait to see what comes back. So I did this prompt, and it's going to analyze the data over a lifespan of the home components. It knows an air conditioner lasts about 15 years, water heater around 10. If you buy a 10, 15, 20-year-old home, you're basically buying a time bomb. The AI is going to list potential capital expense, or CapEx, and that's going to total $15,000 to $20,000 in the first few years. So suddenly that cheaper house isn't so cheap, and then it's going to compare to your new build. It's going to look at our 2-year home builder warranty for all major components, and our 1-year everything encompasses. And AI will show you the cost of ownership versus new home versus a existing home. Way lower for a new home, plus taxes and insurance are typically lower at first. And even if the price tag is slightly higher, it's going to cost you less over the long haul. Now, what's best about this is your mortgage payment is going to be predictable. You're not going to get hit with this huge utility bill. You're not going to get hit with this huge repair bill. You're not going to get blindsided and all of a sudden have to dip into your savings because you have to do repairs. 3 months after you move in, if you get hit, if you don't have that home warranty and you get hit with a big repair bill, all of a sudden that's a cost that you do not expect. And so a new home is a fortress against that old used home inflation. It's not going to be a money pit for you. All right, let's talk about question number 3. This is empowering you. And this one is for the skeptics. Some people are waiting for the crash or interest rates to drop below 5%. And I hear it every single day. I'm just waiting. Let's see what the market does. And guess what? I've been hearing that for years being in the mortgage industry. And I've been hearing that for a long time. And it just simply doesn't happen. I hear it when I was in the lending industry. And as a home builder now, I hear, Des, I'm just going to wait until the market cools off. Okay, well, now let's find the data. Let's prove that theory. Type this into your AI. Chat, Gemini, whatever. Analyze the historical relationship between interest rates and home prices. And if mortgage rates drop by 1% next year, what typically happens to home prices in affordable growth markets? I'm going to repeat that one more time. Analyze the historical relationship between interest rates and home prices. And if mortgage rates drop by 1% next year, what typically happens to home prices in affordable growth markets, specifically like Pinal County? And then prompt it, is it better to buy now or refinance later, or just wait? And here's what AI came back with me. It's going to talk about supply and demand. AI knows when interest rates decrease, demand goes up, inventory shrinks because people are buying, and that means you are paying more or not even getting a house. Prices go up, and so now you lose all that leverage. You don't get credit for closing costs, you don't get the concessions, you don't get the incentives. Those 2-1 temporary buydowns and permanent buydowns seem to go away. So right now in this market, you have the leverage. It's going to show that historically, like you are waiting for an interest rate to go lower for a payment that may or may not decrease because prices are going to go up because of demand and supply being constrained. So AI is going to know that. It's going to calculate that for you. Your results may vary, but that's what it came back with for me. I tried ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini just to test all 3, and they all calculated the same thing. So if you are interested or scared or you're a skeptic about artificial intelligence, use it to your advantage. Empower yourself. Use it to calculate. Prove these concepts. Don't just listen to our podcast or read some blog or see these YouTube shorts or TikTok videos, whatever it is you look at to get your information. Prove it with research and information, and you don't even have to do it yourself. So remember, when interest rates come down, supply gets tightened, demand's going to spike, and then prices will skyrocket, and then all of a sudden you're going to be out of the market. So remember, they have a saying, this is trendy. I see it on TikTok videos with realtors all the time. Date the rate, marry the price, or marry the home. So you can lock in your price at $260,000, $255,000, somewhere right around there, depending on the home that we sell currently. And we're giving incentives because we know that we want to get home owners into our home. And when interest rates do decrease, you can just refinance later. All right. So that's our episode for today. There's 3 powerful tools for you that you can plug into your AI chatbot, ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude, and it's just go back, replay this, write down those prompts, play with your own prompts and see what AI comes up with, and then take it from them, and then they'll be able to cite. There's another AI website or platform that I use and other people use is called Perplexity, and Perplexity actually does statistical data analysis, and they'll actually research online for you as well. It's not concepts or theories that Chat or Gemini sometimes come up with. And so you can actually go in there and play with some different prompts. Some other prompts you can ask is, what kind of mortgage can I get with a 620 FICO score, or lease purchase options, or which one builds wealth faster, renting or buying? All these different ideas and prompts. It's an amazing time in our lives where we have information quickly, and it's exponentially changing the way the whole economy works. So don't be scared of it, embrace it, use it to your advantage, and get yourself confident enough to become a homeowner. So once again, my name is Des with Azcension Homes. Today's concept was about empowering you, the home buyer, to prove your concept, to become one by using artificial intelligence. And we'll see you again. Reach out, let's get connected, or go to our website, azcensionhomes.com, and we'll be able to help you out. Take care. See you next time. Follow the purchase path now on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen, and start your journey with Azcension Homes. Your path, your purchase, your time.